I hate studying.
I study.
I hate studying.
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 What? Another test? What if there was some way of studying without studying?
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I'm a high school student. Have you ever had a test to study for and didn't feel like studying? Well, I've been in that situation, and I've always wondered if you could study without actually studying. That's where my inquiry question comes in. I wanted a way to learn and remember whatever I wanted to study for without actually doing anything. So, how would I do that?
Well, what I first thought of was the brain. It's what helps us remember and retain things that we learn. So, how would we change it? We would change it by altering and enhancing the brain. To put it into a question, it would be, do you think that the human brain can be enhanced or exceed its natural capacity? Explain what ethical considerations should be taken into accounting when exploring these possibilities. Now that we have a main question to focus on, we will need other questions that we can research on to help us understand and answer the main question. Researching the answers to these questions will help us answer the main question and gain a better understanding. Now, starting with level 2 questions. Level 2 questions are questions that can have more than one possible answer and can help us find info, which can help us understand more of the topic and deepen our understanding about that question. Because of that, I've created 5 level 2 questions to help us get more info about the topic. The 5 questions I've created are: what would happen to work if all humans had their brains enhanced? What would change in our daily lives? How would schools change or modify the way schools work once all humans had their brains enhanced? What benefits would change in the human body if our brains were enhanced? How would scientists test and make sure the device used to enhance human brains would be safe for humans in an ethical way? And lastly, analyze how other parts of the body will react to an enhanced brain. But with all these questions, we will need questions that will help us understand the level 2 questions. These questions are known as level 1 questions. The answers from these questions will be basic, but it will help us understand the basics of the topic and give us the fundamentals for it. These questions include: what is a brain? What would we need to alter our brains? What is neuroscience? What causes us to retain information? And lastly, how do brains send information to different parts of the body? Researching all these questions have taught me many new insights about how the brain works, how we retain information, and even the benefits of having enhanced brains. And because of all the information I've learned and gathered, I'm now able to understand and answer the main question. Now, coming back to the main question, do you think that human brains can be enhanced or exceed its natural capacity? Explain what ethical considerations should be taken into account when exploring these possibilities. With all the research I've done, I think that it is very achievable if we are able to figure out the solutions to the main problems with enhancing the human brain. The brain is very advanced, and it has multiple jobs like maintaining memory, using motor skills, maintaining temperature, and even just breathing. Our brain controls all of that, but a lot of things can alter the brain also, like PTSD, depression, strokes, Alzheimer's, and even drinking alcohol can cause changes in your brain. And even though the things I've mentioned that alter the brain are bad, it can still mean a good thing, because the brain is able to change from memories, thoughts, and even liquids. Us humans can take advantage of that and be able to use them for benefiting people's health and life. The problem with all of this is testing. Humans have extremely complex brains, and if we were to do testing on animals, not a lot of animals would have brains like us to mimic our brains. So we would have to take human test subjects into consideration. The problem with this is death. Testing something on humans is extremely dangerous, as you have the chance of killing the person. Another problem is getting humans to agree and give their consent to be tested on. Not a lot of humans would be interested or inclined into doing any human testing if it may cause death. From all the pros and cons I've listed about human brain enhancement, it seems that it won't be coming soon. But I think that future generations of human species will be able to figure out a solution to these challenges and be able to enhance humans to create a better, stronger, healthier, and longer living generation of humans to prolong the human species and its survival in the universe.